My beloved child, listen closely to what I am about to tell you. The moments ahead are critical, and I want you to be ready. Sometimes, you feel an uneasiness in your spirit, a nudge you can't quite explain. That's me, your Father, preparing you and guiding you for what lies ahead. Trust that every whisper in your heart is filled with my love and protection. I know you've been feeling unsure lately, perhaps even afraid of what's coming next. But I am here to tell you that you are not alone. Just as a shepherd guards his sheep from the dangers of the field, I guard you. There are challenges ahead, but I've already paved a path for you to walk safely. Hold my hand, and you will not stumble. Write this truth in your heart: God is my protector. If you believe this, type 4545 to affirm your faith. Sometimes, life presents crossroads, and it's not always clear which path to take. But not all roads lead to good places. Some roads may shine brightly, but they are traps laid to pull you away from me. My child, I see what you cannot. Trust in my guidance, for I want only the best for you. You may not understand now, but the protection I offer isn't just for today, it's for all the days of your life. So, if fear tries to creep into your heart, say this: I trust in God's plan. Declare it boldly by writing, I trust you, Lord. Let me remind you, child, I have set angels around you to guard you. No harm will come to you, for I am your shield and defender. But I need you to stay close to me. Keep listening to my voice, for I will never mislead you. I will show you the way when the world feels overwhelming. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. If you believe I am guiding you, type 7777. Let this be a declaration of your faith. Dear child, I've seen the doubts in your heart, and I know how hard it is to trust when you cannot see the full picture. But my wisdom is far greater than anything you can imagine. I see the end from the beginning, and I will never let you walk into danger without my hand holding yours. Think of a child crossing a busy street, tightly gripping their father's hand. That's how I guide you, securely, lovingly, and with your safety as my top priority. Even when you think you're walking alone, I am right there, holding you. If you trust me to guide your steps, right, I follow you, Lord. Not all that glitters is gold, my child. The enemy loves to present things that appear beautiful but lead to destruction. Be cautious of offers that seem too good to be true, of relationships that drain your peace, and of paths that pull you away from my presence. Always pray for discernment, and I will show you the truth. I am here to protect you because I know the traps set around you. Even now, I am dismantling the plans of those who wish to harm you. You are safe in my care because you are mine, and I will not allow anything to separate you from my love. Declare this now by typing, God is my protector. Your trust in me opens the door for my blessings to flow. Even when you don't understand, let your heart rest in the fact that I do. My wisdom is infinite, and my plans for you are always good. So, if you feel uncertain, remember this: I am your Father, and I will never lead you astray. Right, I trust your wisdom, Lord. If you believe I am guiding you now. My precious child, I see the chains that have been holding you back, the sadness, fear, and resentment that weigh on your heart. I did not create you to live in bondage. I am the God who sets captives free, and I have come to break every chain that binds you. Even now, I see the enemy whispering lies to you, trying to make you doubt your worth and my plans for you. But hear me clearly, those lies have no power over you. I am your truth, your light, and your salvation. I will never let darkness overcome you. If you believe I am breaking your chains, type I am free in God. Child, there are people and situations in your life that are not meant to stay. Some bring shadows into the light I've placed in you. Trust me to remove what doesn't serve your peace, even if it feels hard. Let go of the things that drain your soul, and I will fill you with joy and strength. Ask for discernment, and I will reveal who is meant to walk this journey with you. Right, God, guide my relationships to declare your trust and my wisdom. Remember, my angels surround you at all times. They fight battles you don't even know exist. Rest in the assurance that you are protected, loved, and cherished. No weapon formed against you will prosper because I am your shield and fortress. If you believe this, type Amen. God protects me. Even in your darkest moments, my light shines brightest. I turn sorrow into joy and despair into hope. Trust that I am working everything for your good, even when you can't see it yet. Stay close to me, child, for I am your everlasting peace. Right, God is my peace if you feel my presence with you now. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. My beloved child, I see the way you carry, the guilt, the regrets, and the memories that haunt you. Let me tell you something you may have forgotten. The past has no power over you. I am the God of new beginnings, and I am offering you freedom right now. You've asked for my forgiveness, and I've already given it. The moment you came to me with an open heart, I erased your sins. So why do you still carry the burden? Child, it's time to let it go. Forgiving yourself is just as important as accepting my forgiveness. If you're ready to release the past, type, I am free through God. The enemy tries to remind you of what went wrong. He wants you to believe that your mistakes define you. But I am here to remind you that your identity is in me, not in your failures. You are my child, loved and redeemed, and nothing can change that. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack on a long journey. With every step, it feels heavier, and yet you hold onto it. Now picture me walking beside you, asking you to hand it over. Child, let me carry what you were never meant to bear. If you trust me to carry your burdens, right, I trust you, Lord. Your future is too beautiful to be held back by the past. What happened yesterday does not define what I have planned for tomorrow. My plans are filled with hope, joy, and peace. But to walk into your future, you must let go of the chains holding you back. Declare your faith by typing, my future is in God's hands. Child, you are not alone in this process. I am walking with you, step by step, healing your heart and giving you strength. Trust me when I say that the pain you've endured will become a testimony of my grace. I am turning your scars into stories of redemption. If you believe this, right, God is my Redeemer. My dear child, I know the road ahead may seem overwhelming. You may feel tired, weak, or even ready to give up. But let me tell you this, I am with you, every step of the way. You were never meant to face these battles alone. When you feel like you can't go on, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. It's okay to feel tired, come to me, and I will give you rest. Let me renew your energy and fill you with hope for the journey ahead. If you need my strength today, type, God is my strength. Challenges are a part of life, but they are not meant to break you. Instead, they are opportunities for growth. Like a seed buried in the soil, you are being prepared to bloom. Trust the process, child, for I am shaping you into something extraordinary. When the world feels heavy, remember that I am your refuge. Come to me in prayer, and I will surround you with my peace. My peace is not like the world's. It's deeper, lasting, and unshakable. Hold on to it, no matter the storm. If you feel my peace, right, God is my peace. Even when it seems like nothing is changing, I am working behind the scenes. I never promised that life would be without struggles, but I did promise that you would never face them alone. I am fighting for you, protecting you, and opening doors that no one can shut. Declare your trust in me by typing, God fights for me. Child, every tear you've cried has been seen. I collect them, not as a reminder of your pain, but as a testament to your strength. Those tears are not wasted. They are watering the seeds of joy and victory that I've planted in your life. If you believe this, right, my tears bring you joy. My beloved, do you know how deeply I love you? My love for you is endless, pure, and unchanging. No matter what you've done or where you've been, my love remains. You are mine, and nothing can separate you from my heart. There are times when you feel unworthy of my love, but let me remind you, I chose you before you were even born. I know every detail about you, the good and the bad, and I still call you my child. My love for you is not based on your actions, it's based on who I am. If you accept my love, type, I am loved by God. Child, there are moments when you feel alone, as if no one understands what you're going through. But I see you. I understand the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the fears you hide, and the doubts you carry. I am here, closer than your breath. When the world feels heavy, lean into me. Let my presence fill the empty spaces in your heart. I am not far away. I am right here, holding you, guiding you, and reminding you of who you are. You are my masterpiece, created with purpose and love. If you feel my presence, right, God is with me. The enemy may try to convince you that you are forgotten, but nothing could be further from the truth. I know your name, your heart, and your dreams. I am with you in every moment, celebrating your victories and comforting you in your struggles. If you believe this, type, God never leaves me. Remember, child, you are precious to me. When you face challenges, remember that I am your rock. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. Hold on to me, for I will never let you go. Declare this truth by writing, God is my anchor. My precious child, I know you've been waiting for answers. The waiting can feel long, and doubt may creep in. But trust me when I say this, my timing is perfect. I see what you cannot, and I am aligning everything for your good. You may think I am silent, but my silence is filled with purpose. It's in the waiting that your faith grows, your strength is renewed, and your heart is prepared for what's to come. Trust that I am working, even when you can't see it. If you trust my timing, type, I trust God's timing. The plans I have for you are greater than anything you could imagine. But sometimes, preparation is necessary. Just as a gardener waits for the right season to plant seeds, I am waiting for the perfect moment to reveal my plans for you. When the waiting feels hard, remember that I am with you. My presence is your reassurance that you are never forgotten. Hold on to me, child, for I am your constant source of hope and strength. If you feel my hope, right, God is my hope. Every delay has a purpose, and every challenge is preparing you for a greater blessing. Trust the process, for I am the author of your story, and I know exactly how it ends. It ends with victory, joy, and a life filled with my love. Declare your trust in me by typing, God is writing my story. Forgiven you. But here's the truth, child, forgiving yourself is just as important. Those mistakes you've made, those moments of weakness, are not who you are. They are lessons, not labels. I have wiped them clean, and I want you to do the same. Release yourself from the prison of your own judgment and embrace the freedom I've given you. If you are ready to let go of the past, type I am free in God's love. Holding on to guilt or shame only weighs you down and keeps you from stepping into the beautiful future I prepared for you. Do you trust me, child? Then trust that I make all things new. Every tear you've cried, every moment you've felt broken, I've collected them all. I'm turning your pain into purpose and your sorrow into joy. Say this with your heart, I forgive myself because God has forgiven me. If you believe this, type 7777. You've been carrying wounds from the past for too long. My child, give them to me. I am the healer of hearts and the restorer of souls. Those scars you think make you weak are the very marks that prove your strength. Through me, you are not just surviving, you are thriving. Do you believe I can heal you? If so, type God heals my heart. Remember, your past does not define you, my love does. Every moment of pain, every mistake, I've already redeemed it. Your future is in my hands, and it's filled with hope, love, and grace. Don't let yesterday's mistakes steal today's joy. Trust me when I say, the best is yet to come. If you believe I have a future full of hope for you, type I trust you, Lord. Child, life is full of challenges. Some days feel heavy, and the road seems too long to travel. But remember this, I never promised you a life without trials, but I did promise to walk with you through them all. You are not alone in the storm, I am here, holding you steady. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am not asking you to carry the burdens of life on your own. Hand them to me. Lay them at my feet, and I will give you rest. If you are ready to surrender your burdens, type God, I give it to you. There will be days when fear tries to take over, whispering lies into your heart. But my child, I am greater than anything you fear. The storms in your life may feel overwhelming, but I am the God who calms the seas. When the winds howl and the waves crash, look to me. I am your peace. Right, God is my peace if you trust me to calm your storms. The battles you face are not yours to fight alone. I send angels to guard you, to fight for you, and to shield you from harm. My child, rest in the knowledge that you are surrounded by my love and protection. No weapon formed against you will prevail because I am your refuge. If you believe in my protection, type I am safe in God. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. I am using every trial to strengthen you, to shape you, and to prepare you for greater things. What feels like a setback is actually a step forward in my plan for your life. Trust that every difficulty has a divine purpose. If you trust in my plan, type I believe, Lord. My precious child, let me remind you of something profound yet simple. You are loved. Not just any love, but a love so deep, so unconditional, that nothing can separate you from it. I see your flaws, your mistakes, and your doubts, and I love you just as you are. Sometimes you wonder if you're enough, if you've done enough, if you're worthy of my love. Let me assure you, my child, you are more than enough. I don't love you because of what you do, I love you because of who you are. You are my masterpiece, created with purpose and care. If you believe you are loved, type I am loved by God. There are moments when you feel alone, like no one understands what you're going through. But I understand. I see the tears you cry in secret and the thoughts that weigh on your heart. Even in your loneliest moments, I am with you. My presence surrounds you, even when you don't feel it. Right, God is with me if you believe I am always by your side. The enemy will try to make you feel unloved and unworthy. He'll whisper lies that you're forgotten, but don't believe him. My love for you is eternal and unchanging. No mistake, no failure, no sin is too great for my love to cover. You are mine, and nothing can change that. If you believe in my love, type God's love never fails. In my love, there is no fear. When you feel afraid or uncertain, remember that I am your rock and your fortress. My love will never leave you or forsake you. Lean into it, child, and let it be your strength and comfort. Right, I trust in God's love if you feel my presence with you. Remember, my love is not just a feeling, it's an action. I am working in your life even now, opening doors, healing wounds, and preparing blessings you can't yet see. Rest in my love, and know that I am always working for your good. If you believe I am working in your life, type God is faithful. My dear child, I know you've been waiting. Sometimes, it feels like the answers you seek are taking too long, and you wonder if I've forgotten you. But let me remind you, my timing is perfect. I am never late, and I am never early. I am always right on time. Waiting can be hard, but it's not wasted time. While you wait, I am preparing you for what's to come. I am strengthening you, molding you, and aligning everything for the blessings I have in store. Trust the process, for it is part of my plan. If you trust my timing, type God's timing is perfect. Child, the delay you feel is not a denial. It's me working behind the scenes, orchestrating something greater than you can imagine. What seems like silence is me preparing a symphony. Trust that my plans for you are good, even when you can't see them. Right, I trust in God's plan if you believe I am working for your good. Every season of waiting has a purpose. Maybe it's to teach you patience, to grow your faith, or to protect you from something you're not ready for yet. Whatever the reason, know that my timing is always for your benefit. If you believe this, type God's plans are perfect. The blessings I have for you are worth the wait. Do not grow weary, my child. Keep walking in faith, and you will see my promises come to pass. When the time is right, everything will fall into place, and you will know that it was worth every moment of trust. If you believe in my promises, type I will wait on the Lord. Remember, I am not a God of broken promises. What I've spoken over your life will come to pass. Hold on to my word, and let it be your anchor in the waiting. I am faithful, and I will not fail you. If you believe in my faithfulness, type God never fails. My child, I see the battles you're facing, the doubts, the fears, and the obstacles that seem insurmountable. But I want you to know this, you are not fighting alone. I am with you, and I have already secured your victory. The enemy may try to attack you, but his power is nothing compared to mine. The enemy wants you to believe that you're weak and defeated. But I tell you this, you are strong because I strengthen you. You are victorious because I fight for you. I've surrounded you with my angels, and they are guarding you at this very moment. If you believe in my protection, type God fights my battles. There are times when the enemy will use people or circumstances to try and discourage you. He wants to steal your joy, your peace, and your purpose. But my child, the enemy cannot take what I have given you. Stand firm in your faith, for I am your defender. Right, God is my strength if you trust me to protect you. I see the traps the enemy sets before you, but I will guide you around them. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every plan of the enemy will fail because I am your shield. Do not be afraid, for I am greater than anything or anyone that stands against you. If you believe I am greater, type God is greater. The enemy wants to fill your mind with lies, that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, that I've forgotten you. But let me remind you of the truth. You are my beloved child, chosen and precious. I have not forgotten you, and I never will. Right, God's truth is my strength if you trust my word. Remember, child, the battle is not yours, it's mine. I am the God who fights for you. Rest in my strength and know that you are already victorious. The enemy's plans have no power over you because you belong to me. If you believe in your victory, type I am victorious in God. Beloved, do you know the power of prayer? It's not just words, it's a direct connection to me, your Father. When you pray, you invite me into your circumstances, your struggles, and your heart. Prayer is your greatest weapon against fear, doubt, and despair. When you pray, you don't have to use fancy words or long speeches. Just speak to me from your heart. Tell me your worries, your dreams, and your fears. I'm listening, and I delight in every word you share with me. If you believe in the power of prayer, type prayer is my strength. Prayer is not just asking, it's also trusting. When you pray, release your burdens to me and believe that I am working on your behalf. Too often, you pray and then hold on to your worries. Let them go, child. Trust that I will take care of everything. Right, I surrender to you, Lord, if you're ready to let me take control. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up, it means giving into my will. It means trusting that my plans are better than yours and that I am working all things together for your good. When you surrender, you open the door for my peace to flood your heart. If you're ready for my peace, type God, I trust you. Through prayer and surrender, I will renew your strength. Those heavy burdens you've been carrying, give them to me. I will lighten your load and fill you with hope. You don't have to face anything alone. I am always here, ready to help. Right, God renews me if you feel my presence with you. Remember, child, prayer is not just a lifeline, it's a lifeblood. It keeps your faith alive and your spirit strong. Make prayer a daily habit, and you will see miracles unfold in your life. Trust in me, and let me guide you every step of the way. If you believe in my miracles, type God works wonders. My child, I know the worries that fill your heart, the bills you need to pay, the needs you must meet, the uncertainties of the future. But I want you to remember this, I am your provider. I will supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. I see what you need before you even ask, and I am already working to provide for you. Trust in me, and I will open doors you never imagined. If you believe I am your provider, type God provides for me. Sometimes, it feels like resources are scarce, like there's never enough. But with me, there is always enough. I am the God who multiplied the loaves and fishes, who made water flow from a rock, who sent manna from heaven. Trust me to provide for you in ways that defy logic. Right, God is my source if you trust me to meet your needs. I know it's hard when you can't see how things will work out, but that's where faith comes in. Faith is trusting that I am working even when you can't see it. It's believing that I am faithful and that I will never let you down. If you have faith in me, type I trust in God's faithfulness. Child, I don't just provide for your physical needs, I also provide peace for your heart, strength for your soul, and hope for your future. My provision is complete, and it covers every area of your life. Let go of your worries and trust that I will take care of you. Right, God is my peace and provider if you believe this. Remember, my provision is not just about what you receive, it's also about what you give. When you trust me with what you have, no matter how small, I will multiply it. Be generous with your time, your resources, and your love, and watch how I bless you in return. If you're ready to trust me completely, type "I give it all to you, Lord." My child, let me tell you something you need to hear again. I love you. My love for you is unshakable, unbreakable, and unconditional. It does not depend on how well you perform or how perfect you try to be. My love simply is, and it is yours forever. There are times when you feel unworthy of love, especially my love. You replay your mistakes, the moments you stumbled, and you wonder if I still care. Let me remind you of this truth: nothing you do can separate you from my love. You are precious to me, and nothing will ever change that. If you believe I love you unconditionally, type "I am loved by God." The world might tell you that love has to be earned, but my love is a gift. It's not something you can work for, it's something I've freely given. I loved you before you even knew me. I chose you before you took your first breath. My love is eternal, and it's for you. Right, God's love is forever if you trust in my eternal care for you. Even in your moments of doubt and fear, I am with you. I see every tear you cry and every worry that fills your heart. My love covers all of it. I don't just see the broken parts of you, I see the whole, beautiful person I created. You are my masterpiece. If you believe you are my masterpiece, type "I am God's creation." When you feel overwhelmed or alone, remember this: I will never leave you. I am not far away. I am right beside you, holding your hand. My love surrounds you like a shield, protecting and comforting you in every situation. If you believe I am always with you, type "God is my strength and shield." My beloved, I know you've been waiting. You've prayed, hoped, and trusted, but the answers you seek still feel far away. Let me tell you this: I hear every prayer, and I see every tear. My timing is not your timing, but it is perfect. It's hard to wait when you don't understand what's happening. You see delays, but I see preparation. While you wait, I am aligning everything for the right moment. I am strengthening you, refining your character, and making you ready for the blessings I have planned. If you trust in my perfect timing, type "God's timing is perfect." Child, waiting is not a punishment, it's part of the process. Think of a seed planted in the ground. It doesn't sprout immediately, but it grows in silence, hidden from sight. When the time is right, it blooms. That's how I work in your life. I am growing something beautiful in you. Right, I trust the process if you believe I am working in your waiting. You may feel like you're running out of time, but remember, I created time. I am never late. Every moment of your life is in my hands, and I am orchestrating everything for your good. Trust that what I'm preparing is worth the wait. If you believe my plans are good, type "I trust you, Lord." The waiting may feel long, but it is not wasted. Use this time to grow closer to me. Pray, listen to my voice, and allow me to guide you. The deeper your trust in me, the greater your peace will be, even in the waiting. Right, God is my peace if you trust me to guide you. Remember, child, when the time is right, I will open the door. No one can close the doors I open for you. Trust in my faithfulness and know that I have not forgotten you. The best is yet to come. If you believe in my promises, type "God's promises are true." My child, I see the weight you are carrying, the challenges that feel too heavy to bear. You may feel weak, but I want you to know that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to carry this alone. Let me carry it for you. Life will test you, but these tests are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you. I am refining you, making you stronger and more resilient. Every challenge is shaping you into the person I created you to be. If you believe I am your strength, type God strengthens me. When you face difficulties, remember that I am your refuge and fortress. Run to me, and I will shelter you. The storms may rage around you, but my peace will guard your heart. Hold on to me, and I will carry you through. Right, God is my refuge if you trust me to protect you. The enemy will try to make you feel defeated, but he has no power over you. I have already won the victory. Stand firm in faith, knowing that you are not alone. I am fighting for you, and I will never leave your side. If you believe in my victory, type God fights for me. Child, don't let fear or doubt hold you back. You are stronger than you think because my spirit lives in you. What you see as impossible, I see as an opportunity to show my power. Trust in me, and I will make a way where there seems to be none. Right, God makes a way if you believe in my power. Remember, every battle you face has a purpose. I am using it to grow your faith, to teach you perseverance, and to prepare you for greater things. Trust me, child, for I am with you every step of the way. If you trust my purpose, type God's plan is perfect.